Hello, ladies and gentlemen. I'm David King,
I'm Fred Cilbrith.
and welcome to another edition of Keeping It Real. Fred, another episode of Keeping It Real.
Yeah.
Before we get into what tonight's topic is going to be, how you been? You been running around like a madman?
I mean, I'm kind of going nuts because of finals, and I'm about to get inducted in a couple weeks with the Honor Society, and then graduations drive me insane. So, yeah, there's a lot of things going on right now.
Yeah, I hear you. I've been busy. Of course, finally getting to reality with, Tyler not being here anymore. Of course, as always, may he rest in peace. And just, working in the music studio, doing my music thing, and getting ready to have that out by the beginning of June. So I've been just busy as well. So, I hear you. But all this, when we always, the word goes around about this is reality, that reality. That's the topic of our show tonight, reality shows. And Fred, the reason why I want to discuss this matter about reality shows is because the simple fact of you have a lot of shows on cable TV that pass off as reality shows that ain't reality shows.
Yeah, that you find out that are scripted.
Oh, of course. And, and I want to put on record, if anybody's sitting at home right now, like, well, you guys are like a reality show. No, this is reality because we ain't scripted.
Yeah, we keep it real with the topics that we talk about, folks.
Okay, I'm not gonna leave here going to a big mansion car and then drive off and I'll be taking the city bus.
Yeah.
Back to my 1-bedroom apartment. But that's the thing. Like with reality shows, it's like for example, I remember Jersey Shore. Some of these reality shows to be kind of are ridiculous.
Yeah, I
You
have
just
to
wanna,
second that.
listen. You want to fight and have your personal life on TV. Like, to me, it's like it takes the purpose of what television is supposed to be about. People want to be in everybody else's business, so now we can make billions of dollars
Right.
off of being in a so-called other person's business.
My question is, how the heck did Jersey Shore go 4 seasons?
Go for a season, that's easy because of ratings. I mean, without
Yeah.
question. I mean, if you
You're right.
into it, that would sells it. But my thing is any of it really real?
Well, I think maybe the relationships that people form on the show, since it is a reality show and it's somewhat scripted, the relationship that the people form on the show is real. But as far as the fights, I don't really.
Okay.
I think the fights are like
Okay.
somewhat scripted, but they're not.
Okay, well then let me ask you this: what about shows like Jerry Springer Show? Now, I love the Jerry Springer Show.
Well, yeah, Jerry Springer.
I'm a fan of it. I am. I'm not gonna say I'm not. I am a fan.
Jerry
of it.
Springer Show was big back in the '90s, so
I mean, I'm still a big fan of it. But here's the deal. I mean, it's got to be scripted when you have that many fights.
yeah.
So you go just let each other bash each other's brains out for a show.
I mean, hey, dude, it made ratings.
And the one show that cracks me up is how about the Maury Show?
Yeah.
I think it's funny, but if you don't know the reality about who you slept with,
Yeah.
and you don't know who the father is, you should be ashamed of yourself. And the fact that you put that on TV to let the world know, not to know who the father is, here's the reality: how stupid you look.
Yeah. Yeah.
Because
True.
okay, if you're a woman, and I'm not bashing women, but if you're a woman and you don't know who you got pregnant by, and you have to go on public TV, and you still don't know about the time you got on TV, what did this say about you?
Yeah. I mean,
I'm not gonna say it because this is a PG show, but the bottom line is,
yeah.
what that makes you as a woman.
You got a
But
point.
then you'll go around and say, well, why people judge me like that? Why are they gonna look at me like that?
Yeah.
Well, first of all, you were on TV last week saying you didn't know who the father is, and it was either one of these 5 guys that are sitting on stage like we are, trying to find out who the father is,
Yeah.
and the guys, they're jumping up and down because they are not the father.
Yeah.
And the guys are making a joke of themselves because if you know you did not sleep with her, why are you even coming on the show? Why would you even?
Probably
Why
just to
would you-
cause drama.
Right. Why would you entertain the idea of wasting time going to work making money?
Because maybe they got paid to come on the show to cause drama.
I guess. So you saying 15 minutes of fame? That's what you're saying?
Maybe.
To cause drama?
Maybe.
So you could jump up and down and get a check that says I am not the father. I mean, Freddie, let me ask you this: what do you think reality TV should be about?
It should be about what's going on in the real world, not what's going on in a reality box or what they think is reality. It should be what's going on now, not like a fantasy fixed scripted reality.
I mean, people like to have all these reality shows now. They got reality shows about camps.
Yeah.
And they got reality shows about I don't know, but all different kind of things. I can't even name all of them.
I mean, I know you don't watch these kind of shows, and I watch them every once in a while around Halloween, stuff like that. But they have the show Ghost Hunters.
Oh, here we go. Go ahead. No, I'm listening.
Do you think that's scripted?
First of all, it gotta be. Let me ask you guys at home: have you ever seen a ghost?
No.
Have you ever talked to a ghost?
No.
Has it paid you a visit?
No.
Because let me tell you something, folks. If a ghost paid me a visit, I got a couple of questions. If you owe me money, how can I get that back from you? And if you're gonna hang around, contribute, ghost or not.
Right.
Don't be just popping up in a brother's house. Could be
Right.
I could be busy with my girlfriend. I could be doing whatever. Yes, I said that on Keeping It Real.
Yeah, I know.
Okay. And this ghost pops in through my wall.
I mean, it just popped in.
Yeah. Ghost hunters. And then some reality shows are ridiculous to me. Like the ones you guys want to chase crocodiles.
Crocodile Hunter.
Well, that was he was one of a kind.
He was the one guy, folks, that literally went after crocodiles and had fun while doing it.
See, that's the thing right there. Crazy. You want to put on TV reality of you possibly getting killed on national TV so the whole world can know you die by getting eaten by a mountain lion.
And technically, that's what happened,
Listen.
folks.
Listen, it's embarrassing enough knowing that if I got attacked by a dog and it bites, it's another thing where I'm gonna have some 16-year-old stream this, put it all over YouTube or whatever
Yeah.
to blow it up that I got attacked by some mountain lion or a crocodile.
Right.
So just so some rapper somewhere could make a song about me getting eaten alive.
I don't know, man.
You see, this is what I'm talking about. There's some reality, they'd be like, well, I don't want people in my business. First of all, don't put your business out there. Another reality, okay? I think Facebook has become a TV show without a TV show. It's a TV blog. Think about it. Everything you do, you put on Facebook. I had fried chicken today.
Yeah.
I don't care about your fried chicken. Do you care?
No.
No. But yeah, there's a big picture of your dinner on Facebook. Nobody cares. Nobody cares. Oh, this person's with the games. If they with the games, stop talking to them. But then here's the thing. They're with the games. Now, you going to reply back. That person ain't nothing. In parentheses. Here's the thing. Now you're having a reality Facebook war. So the whole world could be in your business. And then here's where it cracks me up. You got the person in the middle that has nothing to do with this, put their comments in, and you say, they're always in my business. You know why they're in your business? Because you put your business to be out there.
Yeah.
You don't want people to say that you go into the club every day, but yet you got pictures of you with a cup in your hand at a club every day. and then you don't want people to know that.
Yeah.
I mean, hello. Yes, this is keep it real when I say that. Do I have a Facebook page? Of course I do. Right. Do I put things on Facebook? Of course I do. But I'm not mad when people say things about it because I have no secrets. That's who I am. That's my reality. What you
Right.
see on this television show every week is who I am off this set.
And I've said it once before, and I'm not gonna lie. What he's saying is true, folks.
You know, when I say I don't have a giant sports car, I don't. When I say I live in a 1-bedroom apartment, I do. When I say I work a 9-to-5 job, I do. There's nothing scripted about what I do, because the reality of what I do is just me being me and me being real. But if I didn't want you to know, I would not come into your living room each and every week to tell you my business about Jaquita or some other person that I do not know.
Yeah.
Because I do not care.
Yep.
And that's another thing. Personally, for me, I don't care for a lot of these reality shows. I know some people are like, well, it's good entertainment. It is good entertainment if you like to be nosy. And most of the time, the people that watch these shows, they got much to do with their lives.
Yeah.
You know? Because if they had time, if you had something to do every day with your life, you would not be in somebody else's reality. Reality is this, that I feel like we have taken our problems and our home and decided to put them on the silver screen.
Yeah, that's a good way of looking at it.
For example, your parents go through divorce court. Now we just get a camera and we put them on divorce court and we make ratings. There's an old saying,
true.
Things that you do in the home and you say in the home, stay in the home. They shouldn't go on Twitter. They shouldn't go on Facebook. They shouldn't go on Messenger. They should stay in the home.
Right.
That's just my opinion. But hey, people want to be everybody else's drama. And the crazy part is, maybe I would not really say much because I expect 16-year-olds, maybe 21-year-olds to kind of like, okay, that's what they do. But, and Fred, maybe you could tell me this. Why are you 56, 62, 45, and you all over Facebook telling your drama?
I mean, if that's
That don't make no sense.
That's what the person does. That's what they do. But I don't know why they would do it, Dave.
That don't make no sense. And I mean, talk about this person's a hater, that person's a hater. Just because a person says that you shouldn't be putting your business out there, don't make them a hater. They just try to be truthful to you.
Right.
Now we're young. I feel like I'm getting old, but
Dude, I'm getting old. My birthday's next month.
sometimes we do some dumb stuff.
Yeah, we do.
But that's kind of the reality of being young. It's not cool when you 62 and you're trying to be down.
Yeah.
I really don't get that. Another thing that I feel like reality shows do too much. They like to put death on TV. Like, hello. Why would we want to sit here and watch somebody in a coffin?
Yeah. Yeah.
I mean, it's bad enough we all will make that unfortunate trip one day. Why want to watch somebody make that trip? I saw a thing once on Facebook. Every time somebody died, they put the person in the coffin and they put it on Facebook. Why? It's one thing to put their picture up. It's another thing to put them in the coffin up on Facebook.
I'm guessing you've seen that once or twice.
Of course. Seen that once or twice. Also, a lot of this internet stuff, now pornography is no longer just for adults. You got 18-year-olds just making pornography. Oh, I forgot. They can't get a license, but they don't need one because they can just use Facebook or whatever to, oh, here I am. Watch me do this.
Yeah.
2,000 something likes. And then she'll go to school and say, why they making fun of me? Why they looking at me like that? That's not the kind of person I am. Hello. You are that kind of person if you putting it on Facebook. I mean, that's just me. That's just my thing.
Yeah.
Or why would you want to put, and we're guys, why would you want to put that you were throwing up last night from having a hangover on Facebook?
Yeah.
So that way, if
you're
your
making
boss,
a good point,
so that
man.
way, if your boss ever saw it on Facebook, you could totally lose your job.
Technically, what
Because
you put
you-
on Facebook
you
could
imagine-
affect your job, folks.
You imagine you told your boss you called out sick. Now you called out sick, and there's a picture of you on Facebook that you were drunk. That's why you didn't come to work. What are you gonna say? That's not me.
Right.
And you know
When you got photographic evidence saying
photograph
you-
evidence, and you know that people tag you
Yeah.
and make sure they highlight your name, like Fred. Like it's that kind of thing. I'm not sitting up here saying that I'm a saint and I don't do things and I don't do this and that, because I do. Reality is I'm 29 years old. Reality is I don't mind going out and having a couple of drinks. Have I ever gotten totally wasted? Yes. Have I ever fell out the chair? Yes, from being totally wasted. But have I ever put that on Facebook that I'm on the floor? No. Because it's nobody's business. Now, I'm telling you this business because it's keeping it real, and I have no secrets, like I said. That's just what I do. I'm the kind of person that if you don't like what you hear, you don't like what you see, you don't like what you say, you ain't got a message. I remember I said once on Facebook, if you don't like what you see and you don't like what you hear, block me. And that's another reality, okay? If you don't like what you see, why are you still watching it? I think people be sitting in front of the TV like, I hate this show. But you're watching it. I don't like this person, but you're talking to him.
Yeah.
This person's annoying, but you still messaging them back. That don't make no sense.
No, it doesn't.
But once again, it goes back to reality TV. And it gives this idea that this is all normal. And beyond that, these shows, these reality shows, give these young kids the idea that it is cool to gang bang. Yeah.
Yeah.
No, I'm going. Go ahead. You want to say something, Freddie? I was waiting for you.
You have people in the music videos that do all that kind of stuff.
Right.
But who says
most of it's not really theirs?
But who's to say they're not? They aren't doing that kind of thing behind the snes before they come on the video.
I'm gonna touch on that.
That's all for sure.
I'm gonna touch on that in 2 seconds. What my thing is, what I'm getting at is, a lot of these shows, they portray things to influence the kids, young kids. And like I said, I'm not up here trying to be like win valedictorian of the year. I'm not trying to be like the role model of the year, because I am not. I'm just your average man doing what I do. I'm an average man who, believe in speaking your mind and believe into empowering people, and especially, of course, like I always say, by disability community. But when you talk about the young kids, you talk about the youth, a lot of what they do and how they act comes not from home nowadays. It comes from what they see on TV.
Yeah, the media dictates it.
Right.
Most, if not all of it, dictates
the
it.
young men, young guys like ourselves and younger than ourselves want to be that guy because they saw him, like you said, in a rap video or an action movie or whatever.
Right.
And the young girls, they want to dress like that woman, or they want to look like that, and they want this attraction to them because they've seen it on TV. So that's how it's supposed to be. For example, you don't have to treat a girl with respect most of the time, because these young girls don't even want that kind of guy. They say they want that kind of guy because in the reality show they saw, it looks good in scene 3 to say, oh, well, I do want a guy who cares about me. Reality, they want that bad guy. They want the guy that don't respect them, because what they see on TV makes them feel like it's okay for a guy to degrade me. The guys, we don't care about how we talk to women, about what we say or what we do to people, because reality is like, yo, you can't be cool if you don't talk like this.
Yeah. Because
TV has shown us that's how you're supposed to be, or that's how you should be to get where you want to get or get what you want.
It's like you said with music one time. With music, nobody's ever original anymore.
Well, of course. I mean, when it comes to that, nobody's really original. But getting back to what you said about, in the hip-hop music and all that stuff, a lot of that stuff, it's not even theirs. I'm not saying all of it because there's some rappers that's really their cars, and that's really their mansion, and that's really their money. But there's a lot of rappers that it ain't theirs, and it ain't their money, and it's just for show. Either that's the company's money, or that's fake money, but it's just for show. But that's what sells.
It's also to say that like that big car that everybody sees in the video, who's to say it's not rented?
Right.
You know.
And listen, I get it. It's the idea to sell the record. I do get it.
Right.
And there's nothing wrong with it. It is what it is. It's like doing a movie. A zombie's really not a zombie because the Walking Dead ain't really Walking Dead. But the thing is, you got to understand the balance between TV and life.
Right.
All of it's fun. All of it's cool. I like it too. I'm like, hey, I like the baggy clothes. I'm into the hip hop thing. I like the beautiful girls. Sometimes I could be a little bit of a bad boy and I get into a little bit of mischief, but you got to know the balance. When to, like, okay, I don't need to be doing that. Okay, I need to, do this. And when to, okay, let's have fun. And even when you're having fun, not to take it too far.
Right. Be responsible while having fun whenever you
Of course. Don't be irresponsible. But like I said, and us being part of the young crowd, it's hard sometimes.
Yeah.
Because we don't take life seriously, which to a degree, I will honestly say that is good. Because you should take every day, live it like it's your last, because you never know what tomorrow will bring. And we don't even know we're going to be here tomorrow. I don't know, folks. I may not be here next week. I could be laying in the cemetery next week. I don't know. But at the same time, why would you want to do something that you're going to have to be alive but live with the rest of your life?
Yeah.
You get mad at somebody just because you saw on reality TV that somebody got mad at somebody and actually, killed somebody. That don't mean now, I'm mad at my friend, now I'm going to go do the same.
Right.
Because here's the deal. In the movie, he got away with murder. In life, you're going to be doing 25 years to life.
Yeah.
And you may I'm going to be cool. It don't bother me. It will when you never get to see your mom, your dad, your wife, your kids or whatever ever again. And you're sitting behind four walls. Then you start to think. And there's no man or woman that's sitting in a federal penitentiary right now that can say that they don't regret where they're at.
Right.
Because you know how much they would, and they'll tell you how much they wish that when they were young they didn't do this and that, or how they wish that they was able to be on the outside. You come in there, they want to ask you, hey,
right,
what's the outside look like?
Yeah, how's it like now?
Right, but they didn't think about that when they were doing what they were doing, because either whatever they were watching on TV motivated them, or people that they got involved with motivated them. And that's another thing that kind of intertwines. Sometimes everything seems like a fantasy, fantasy and reality. Like, listen, we all got fantasies, good and bad fantasies. But once again, is it really real life? It's like I said a couple weeks ago, Freddie, reality is college ain't for everybody. Yeah. College may not be for you watching this show. College may be for you watching this show. But reality, we all got to go to work and we all got to make a living somehow, some way, someday.
You're going to need a 9-to-5 or a job to make it in life.
I don't even care for them who's to say, well, I ain't got time for that. I'm doing me right now. Well, here's the deal, Miss Me or Mr. Me right now. One day when your parents ain't around, one day when your friends don't have your back, and let me tell you, that happens a lot. Your friends here today, they're not there tomorrow. You got to take care of you.
Yeah.
Everybody wants, some people are like, I want a person to like me or it bothers me. Dude, you can't, this ain't a TV show where sometimes in life you don't always have the happy ending.
Yeah, it's not like it's a movie where you get the girl or you get the relationship at the end of the movie.
Yeah, exactly. Sometimes in real life, it don't play out the way you want it to. In your head, it plays just like a movie. There's a beginning, a middle, and an end. But in life, sometimes you're in comes in the middle. Your middle comes first, and your beginning comes last. It's all out of order.
Yeah.
Sometimes you may have to, get the job, get fired, get another job, go to school, stop school, come back, then find a girl, then break up with the girl, then get back with the guy, then get with a new guy, then have a kid, become a single mom, find a different guy that ain't the baby's father or the baby's mom before you finally do get that right one.
Right.
And all that time, you may not be 25 by the time that happens. You could be, 55. You could be whatever. So it doesn't always go the way you plan. We all say, hey, when we're in high school, we're going to do this, we're going to do that, we're going to graduate, and that's how it's going to be. And reality, life doesn't work that way. That's what you see on TV. That's in the movie. This is real life. And in real life, things don't never go the way you plan. But on another note, you guys can, give us your comments on this show, other shows, by going to our Facebook page, our Twitter, and watching our shows on YouTube, and emailing us at the email address you see at the bottom of your screen there. And we appreciate all your feedback and your comments as well.
And just so you guys know, I made a Snapchat for the show last night. So in a couple weeks, maybe next week, I will put up a lower third for the Snapchat so you guys can talk to us on Snapchat as well.
Awesome. Is there going to make a reality show on that too?
I mean, we could.
We'll have to talk about that.
Behind the scenes.
But, before we go off the air tonight, first of all, I want to congratulate you for doing a wonderful job this year in school.
Well, like I said,
graduation. I want to take this time out also to thank Paul, my music producer, and what you did for me in this past year. I really thank you, Stephanie, and PJ for being born. Welcome to the world.
I get.
But Freddie, any last comments before we go off here tonight?
I mean, as far as me doing what I'm doing, man, it's just, half of it is my family, but the other half is you. So I want to thank you personally on the show for pushing me and let me do what I do. So thank you.
You're very welcome. And, that's what friends are for. We are friends on camera. Ladies and gentlemen, we are friends off camera. We fight. We get along. We fight some more. And we get along some more. But that is reality with us.
That is reality, right?
But for me, I just want to say, just know the balance between reality and TV. Live life. Enjoy life. But watch what you do in life.
Yeah.
When you're doing all of this. No matter if you're young or old, certain things are not meant for everybody to know. Some things are made to keep to yourself and your loved ones, and some things, yes, you could let the world know.
Yeah.
But with that said, we got to wrap up here before, Francisco kills me. So, I'm David King.
I'm Fred Cilbrith.
Thank you for watching. Have a good night, guys.